Can someone pick up that phone? Because I fucking called it.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is finally out, and we finally got some reviews pouring in for the game. What do critics think about this game, and do we agree or disagree with them? Let's discuss right now. Hey, beautiful humans. My name is Ryder CX. Welcome to my channel where today I'm all about Nick All-Star Brawl today. Honestly, I've been playing this game non-stop for the past week. It's been awesome. I'm having a really fun time with it. But do critics agree with me or disagree with that? Because, I was always kind of interested in what critics were going to say about this game because there's always a bit of gap in terms of quality when it comes to licensed games in the eyes of critics, and so I wasn't really sure how they were going to review this game, but we finally got some reviews, and so I've got a good mix of positive and negative comments from reviewers, so we're going to go through all of them, and then we can kind of discuss at the end whether or not we agree or disagree with them. And so, are these reviews going to be reasonable, or are we going to get some bad blood between us and critics? Let's find out. The first review I want to go into is IGN's review, and so they had a lot of positive and negative things to say about the game, and so one thing that they mentioned very, very early on was that they felt the game was especially made on a tight budget.
The first thing that comes across while playing All-Star Brawl is that it feels like a game made on a pretty tight budget. The character models and backgrounds lack detail, the original themes made for each level are extremely generic, there's just one bare-bones single-player arcade mode, a barely worth mentioning sports mode, and zero meaningful unlockables or progression rewards outside of just some images and songs in a jukebox. But perhaps the most damning thing of all is that, despite being a game all about celebrating Nickelodeon's finest, there's very little Nickelodeon charm that comes through. There's no voice acting, no remixes of any themes from the many cartoons featured, and while the stages are littered with fun Easter eggs for fans to discover, it all just feels kind of soulless.
But then they went on to praise the actual gameplay and some of the unique additions it brings to the table compared to other platform fighters. Smash, I guess, if that's one you want to talk about.
It's an impressive come-from-behind victory, then, that All-Star Brawl is still really fun to actually play. It follows the same basic formula as other platform fighters by removing life bars in favor of damage percentages. The more you get hit, the higher your damage percentage, and the further you'll go flying from every hit until you're KO'd by an opponent knocking you off the stage, unless you turn on critical KOs. This means two key things. You can potentially be killed after taking hardly any damage, or you can survive even after taking an enormous amount of punishment. It's a really exciting style of action where it feels like you always have a chance to make a miraculous comeback even if you're down multiple lives. This style of fighting game really comes alive in a party environment with up to 3 friends, and All-Star Brawl is no different. It's super easy to pick up, be given minimal instructions on how to play, and have a good time regardless of your experience level.
They also love some of the more complex mechanics, clearly targeting Smash veterans.
That said, the developers are clearly huge Smash fans themselves because they've designed the deeper mechanics behind that approachable coat of paint with more hardcore fans of those games in mind. Where All-Star Brawl sets itself apart is primarily in its movement. It's exceptionally fast-paced, facilitated by high run speeds, speedy recoveries on most attacks, and its unique air dash that functions as a recovery option, a wave dash, and a fast fall all in one. The air dash allows you.
So, as you've heard, this game really isn't worth $50. You know, it lacks so many modes, so many things you can do besides just the regular battle modes, going online. That's really it for the game, you know. There really isn't much. And for $50, I feel like um if you compare it to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is sold for $60, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has way more stuff. And even in some of the older Smash Bros. Games, it has more available in those other things. more available in those other games. Even Smash Bros. Brawl, even Smash Bros. Melee, there's more charm to it. There's more extra stuff available in the game, and those games, some of which you could play for free right now or for very cheap. So there's really no point to getting this game. I mean, maybe if the game was way cheaper, like $20 or 25, or maybe even $30, it would have been worth it. But they really thought they could sell this game for 50 whole dollars. And somehow people are still uh, going in and buying it for that price. I don't know what's compelling these people to do such crazy things. Like, maybe they're just blinded by nostalgia or something. But I feel like $50 is way too high for this game, especially when you compare it to other stuff.